Hello, I'm Wina from Bali Mama. In this video, I will offer some tips for what not to do for yoga during pregnancy. So there are some asanas that is not purposely to be done during pregnancy because it may not be right for the belly, especially as you are carrying the baby. So mainly we're focusing on the belly part. Even though you are on your first trimester and you feel actually not quite bumpy on the belly yet, but there's already something going on right there being cooked. So importantly, also be kind with the body. If you're already practicing yoga, also there's a huge adjustments through the pregnancies. So awareness is one of the key to practice and being mindful to the belly itself and to the whole body. So it's really important. So one of the poses that I will share with you is twist. For twist, instead of doing any deep twist like this, that turns your whole torso to the back, same opposite directions, you can do open twist or easy twist that mainly only focusing on the upper body, mainly chest and the turn of the head. So we can begin with placing one hand to the opposite knee and then keep the belly facing forward. When it's small, still on the belly, you may have to be more cautious about this, as when the belly is getting bigger, you will be actually aware and the belly will face forward. So as you cross this, you turn one hand as you're still facing forward. So you're simply lifted. So from the side, it will be like this. You lift your spine. Try not to lean back like this. It's a no-no. So lift your spine. Inhale. Belly still facing forward. Exhale. Turn your head towards your shoulders, the back. Okay, and continue to breathe. Maybe rolling into a few more deep breaths. And then back in the middle. Also the same with the twist. You don't need to do like a deep twist like this, which is all the belly is involved. You can do an open twist instead. So open twist, you can extend one leg, keep the range of the belly is bigger, even though it's still small. And again, as you are growing the belly, then everything will be adjusted. So use this opportunity also to lift your spine, yeah, and then hug the knees that is bending with your elbows. Okay, so let's take a deep breath and inhale. Lift your free hands or free arms and exhale, take the twist. The same way, turn your head towards the shoulders and then continue to breathe. Keep lifting through the spine. From the side, it will be like this, lifting through the spine. And on your next breath, back in the middle. Okay, same with the other side. The next one is the bridge or supported bridge or wheel, which is we have to be aware as through the pregnancies, the belly expand, which is can cause diastasis recti. So we have to be aware on the expansions on the belly itself. However, core still necessarily needs to be activated. So what we need to avoid is doing this. That's a no-no. Instead, what you can do, you can take a block, yeah, or a cushion or a blanket, which is you can fold it into half or whichever that is nice height for you. I personally like to use block, but I like to tuck in a cushions on the block. and something under. Yeah, so the preparations is like lay one side, especially check in with the pregnancy also, lay from the side and lay down, bend the knees. So from here, you can touch the heel with your fingers and then all toes facing forward. We can always use the flat side, which is enough, yeah? So inhale and exhale. Press firmly to your feet. Slide this block under your sacrum. So be sure it's right under your sacrum. This is your low back, so keep it hollow and free. There's a flat bone that is one unit with your pelvis and your hips. You can stay right here. You can add on maybe arms exercise. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Also, if you are okay with the blood pressure, also you can use the legs up and down, legs up and down, legs up, maybe both. Keep it easeful. You can bend your knees. If too much pressure on the belly, then you can lower it. Just simply be right here. Roll on one side when you're coming up. Lay on the belly. This is a no-no. Okay, so what we can do instead, let's go into all four. You can slide anything soft, maybe cushions or blanket, something soft under the knees. Perhaps at home you can do also a towel, yeah, something soft. And then instead of laying on the belly, you can do a gentle cat and cow. As long as you lift your heart and exhale, curl the back. Back toes could be tuck or untuck. Inhale and exhale. So I would rather have you move from the spine, or you can also extend your arms forward. Inhale and exhale, rock back. Extensions. Inhale again. Exhale, rock back. Okay, let's do one more time. Inhale. You can widen the arms as wide as the mat. Exhale, rock back. Add on one more. Inhale. Exhale, rock back. Child's pose to end. Super nice. If you feel it's too much laying on your back, then you can lay on one side. Mainly, it's more free to lay on the left side than the right side, but just checking in. And just keep it comfortable also. Always tucked in a cushions under. So for example, I would lay on my left side with the cushions. Could be on the block also if you're doing yoga. Cushion is always nice when you do a home practice. And then gently you lay on one side, free your arms. And placing blankets in between your legs. This is more comfortable. You can rest and tucked in the cushions under the belly and stay connected with the baby. Coming up slowly. Inversion. Basically, inversion is going upside down when your head is touching the ground. There's so many variations for inversions. Perhaps on the first trimester, it's still possible to do some inversions only if you are practicing inversions. Other than that, you have to consult to your midwife or to your doctor first. And importantly, if you are easily gets lightheaded, please avoid inversions or going upside down too much. And also, if you have a high blood pressure, please avoid inversions. So the most gentle inversions that you can do through pregnancies, and you can do it for a short time. One of them is downward facing dog. So you can always begin your downward facing dog from all four and then sink back. Tuck your toes, extend your arms forward and widen your arms as wide as the mat. And then begin to lift your tailbone up and lengthen the spine. Bend your knees as generous as you wish. And then this gets into already the inversions. Then you can play with one heel at a time. The good thing is like this is stretching your whole spine as well as stretching the hamstrings. Maybe sway the hip side to side a little bit. And always pay attention if you notice you start getting lightheaded. Keep your eyes open. Lengthen the spine. When you're ready, lower your knees down. Another inversion that is the most gentle if you really want to get the head down to the floor. Then you can rest your arms. Get the crown of the head on your hands. Otherwise, you can always place a block and then placing the crown of the head on the block, hands by your side. Keep it anchored. You can do it like this too and pressing firmly to your palms. Otherwise, this is more easeful. And stay right here. And then slowly roll back. That's it. I am Wina from Bali Mama. Let's practice together.